Pop Trigger time! Yeah, I'm feeling festive today.
It's fiesta.
You got some sparkles on. I got sparkly shorts on. Can you see them? Are they in camera? Oh, I just feel really very festive. The holidays are here.
It's raining here in Los Angeles.
It is raining in LA. That's why we're like all dressed warm and comfy. Yeah. Okay, so co-host time. Our very own Brie Essrig. You can subscribe to her YouTube channel at Brie Essrig. Back in the, oh yeah, you have some stuff to promote.
The Bloodshed trailer is out.
Wait, how can we see it?
You can go to Enderby Entertainment's YouTube channel. It's Enderby Ent, so E-N-T. And then I shot an episode of Black Box TV up in Idlewild. It's coming out this Sunday, and it's so scandalous that there's two versions, a censored and an uncensored version.
One has 7 tits in it.
Yep.
7 tits.
And back in the Pop Trigger studio, we've missed you. Mark Register is here.
Everyone loves Register.
Yeah, I mean,
Register.
I love Register's style. And last but certainly not least, Brett Ehrlich is in the house.
Hey, what are you doing tonight at 9? Because tonight at 9 on ABC, catch me, Robin Roberts, and the Wee Baby Northwest recapping what happened this year. Watch it!
And then you can catch me live on HLN at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern on Dr. Drew on Call. Okay, so thanks for being here, guys. Thank you, Mark Register. Let's get right to it. Jennifer Lawrence says it should be illegal to call someone fat on TV. So this took place on Barbara Walters' special, the one on ABC, The 10 Most Fascinating People. Barbara named her one of the most fascinating. And in the interview, J-Law opened up on the fact that she thinks the media is insensitive. She thinks that they are irresponsible to the point where she doesn't like that they comment on the stars while they're walking down the red carpet and say that their outfits are either hot or not. She doesn't like that they comment on their weight. She thinks that it is not a good example to set for our youth. In fact, she told Baba Wawa, I think it should be illegal to call someone fat on TV. I mean, if we're regulating cigarettes and sex and cuss words because of the effect they have on our younger generation, why aren't we regulating things like calling people fat? Thoughts, 5 words or less.
Fat, not fat, with a PH, guys.
Write TV letters, not laws.
This conversation is scintillating.
That's mean. You're making fun of Baba Wawa's lisp?
No, I was more trying to get thin-tillating instead of fat-tillating.
She's laying down J-Law. J-Law. Okay, so first of all, do you guys agree with her that there is too much fat shaming in general?
I think there's too much judgment in general. Fat, thin, call people anything, and it's just annoying.
I'm so happy you said that. It's body image shaming. Yeah. Like they're either too skinny or they're too fat or you're too skinny or you're too fat. Like just let people be them and celebrate them in all different shapes and sizes.
Yes, and if they're being a douchebag, then call them out on being a douchebag.
Right, behavior is different.
But isn't being fat a physical representation of eating behavior?
Whoa, Brett.
Yeah.
No. No.
I agree. I agree that like there's plenty of times when people say like that celebrity is fat when that celebrity has gained 4 pounds.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. And I think the sad part is like the camera adds 10 pounds.
Yes.
So these celebrities have to make themselves even thinner, even though they don't have to be thinner.
Yeah.
I think what we do is we start casting more people like Jennifer Lawrence, who's like an in shape person as opposed to a deathly skinny person.
Right.
And then if that becomes the norm, then it kind of, you know, you're fighting fire with fire.
You're building shows on criticizing people, how they look. I mean, and that you have Joan Rivers and all that stuff. And so, like, even if people write in and say, this is terrible, like, you shouldn't do this, well, then you shouldn't do the show in general. Right. And that's like E! Entertainment. And I'm sorry that I have a thing against E! But, like, that's all it is judgment. Like, I'm looking at this person and I'm judging this person.
Right. Do you think that Jennifer Lawrence, though, was literal with her comment saying that calling someone fat should be illegal? Or do you think that she was just really caught in the moment and passionate about her point?
Caught in the moment.
Caught in the moment.
It shouldn't be illegal, but I definitely think it. I mean, people can definitely watch what they say about that on TV.
It's freedom of speech. Like, if you really want the change, you start writing into the station and say, I don't want this. I watch your show regularly. I don't want you to do this anymore.
I think that this statement by Jennifer Lawrence is a thought topic, and it's the beginning of a conversation, and the way you create that conversation and get more people to respond to it is to take a strong stance on it. And I think that's why she said we should make it illegal. And I don't think she means throw people in jail. I think the same way that there are censors and ways of like labeling shows.
I don't think that she was literal. I think that she was basically calling out the fact that why do we regulate cuss words and hurtful things when we're not regulating things like you're fat, and think that also caused a lot of hurt and harm and also set a really bad example for our youth. However, I will say this for the people out there that when I was reading some of the comment section, people saying that they do think it should be illegal. What's crazy about that is I feel like now more than ever, our younger generation has been coddled, and don't take this the wrong way, but to the point where, you know, everybody gets trophies, and I love that. I do, and you have to really be PC about what you say, and I love that too. The only thing that I see as a drawback to that is that you grow up without that skill set of dealing with insults and criticism and failure, because you do need those coping mechanisms. You do.
I agree. You need to be able to judge right from wrong.
Right.
So you need the balance of both, for sure. But I think Jennifer Lawrence, what she says, has a bigger impact over what Joan Rivers says, especially to young girls, because the young girls are watching whatever interview she does as opposed to Joan Rivers. So it's great that she's speaking out against this type of thing, and because that's what people are watching.
I wouldn't focus so much on people's response to getting called fat as the way that trend inspires people to think it's okay to call other people fat.
Yes, I agree with you.
And I don't think you should put a ban on it.
Yeah.
I think people like Jennifer Lawrence are actually going to be fat calling shaming.
Yeah.
They're shaming people out of calling people fat, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think then it'll make people feel bad about making those statements.
Amen. Guys want to date her, girls want to be her best friend, so she's the perfect person to say this out loud and for people to listen and hopefully say, wow, if I say stuff like that, I don't want to be that person. So good for her. Just sparking this dialogue is enough.
Yeah, I mean, plus it's just good to call people out for saying stuff like that because it's gross. Like people don't realize sometimes what they say is gross.
It's also lazy.
It is lazy.
Super lazy to just be like, they're fat.
Yeah, it's dicky. Like I think
it is also dicky.
Yeah, and you get to figure out who are dicks and not. So for those of you that say that type of stuff, we know that you're a dick and we don't want to be friends with you.
It's like triple dicky.
Triple dicky?
It's like triple dicky.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys think about Jennifer Lawrence's interview with Barbara Walters and her comments about fat shaming? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on Pop Trigger.